Hi Drastic Cuties! Today we're going to draw Lucky from Spirit Riding Free. So let's get started. To draw Lucky, we're going to first start by drawing her face. So I'm going to come about right here and draw kind of like a wide bottom of a U. So I'm going to start right there, about say this wide. And I'm just going to go ahead and connect it with a nice curve, nice round curve. There, I got a nice curve in, and I'm just going to bring this up a tiny bit more. There, so I have a nice deep bottom right here. And then from there, I'm going to start and draw the eyes. So I'm going to come to the edge right here, kind of where I stopped, and I'm going to draw a circle towards the edge. And same thing on this side. There, so then let's make them draw stick cute eyes. So I'm going to come in here with two small circles for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And the lines at the bottom. So same thing on this side. And curve at the bottom. So I want to thank you guys for requesting this and introducing me to another new character. I hope you guys love how this drawing came out, and if you want more characters from this show, just let me know in the comments below. There, I have the eyes in, and I'm going to come to the side right here and just draw two simple curves for the lashes. Just nice and simple little curves right here. Two short ones. Okay, so then from there, let's come to the center and give her a sweet smile. So say about right here, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a curve up and cap it off. And then let's come to the top above her eye. We're going to draw her brow. So say about right here. And I'm just going to draw a soft brow over her eye. So same thing on this side. There, so now we can go ahead and draw her hair. So I'm going to come to the center, find my center, say about right here. I'm going to give, I know there's some strands of hair I need to draw there, so I'm just going to come about, say right here. Give myself a point, and from this point I'm going to start to draw those strands of hair that's on this side right here. So I'm going to start with a small curve, come down, go back up, come back down, and go back up. And then there's one more right here. And then now we can just go ahead and come back and finish off her face. So on this side, it's just going to be a little bit simpler. It's just going to be a curve that comes back down to here. So come up a little bit and then aim for that point. There, so we have this nice round face in, and then from there we can come, say, let's go up. We're gonna go right up, say about this much, give ourselves a point. So her hair parts right in the center. And from this point, we're just gonna go up a little bit on both sides. And then now we're gonna go up and start to come down. Just to give her hair some volume. And then, before we do that, let's come on this side. I'm going to give her a strand of hair on the side. So about right here, I'll just kind of follow her face and bring it down. Just curve out a little strand and bring it back in. And then on this side, let's draw her ear. So about right here, I'm going to pop out an ear right here for her. just a curve and 2 curves inside for some detail. And then we can just add some detail here for her hair. A little curve, maybe a little strand that comes tucked behind her ear. And then let's come over on this side and just give a little indication of her hair. I mean, of her ear. So just pop out a little curve, since this strand is kind of covering it. Okay, so then now let's come over here and we're gonna taper it in a little bit and then flare it out. So about right here, we can come out. So same thing on this side. Let's bring it down. And as you come around the ear area, you can kind of come out, pop it out a little bit more. Okay, so from there, let's come back and let's draw her body before we finish off the rest of her hair. So I'm going to come to the center and give her a neck. Right in the center, and then bring it down. Curve it out. And let's see here, let's come out for her shoulder. Okay, so then from there, I'm going to imagine her armpits are going to be, let's see, I'm going to flare this out a little bit because she has a poofy sleeve. And before we do that, I'm going to come right here and just add a wide curve for the collar of her shirt. And then about right here, kind of imagine that's where her armpits are going to be. And I'm going to flare out 2 angle lines. So then I can start to draw her shirt. A little bit longer. Okay, so before we do that, let's draw her sleeve. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to flare it out a little bit. Tuck it in and then out. So it just gives it that little bit poof. Bring it in. Then add a little band right there. Same thing on this side. I'm just going to drag a point across. And the same thing right here. Okay, so then now we can kind of come about right here. Let's see how long we want to make our shirt. So about right there, I'm going to go ahead and connect it. So I'm just going to give it a slight wave. And then come in here and add another band. So there's a band of color right here. And then come in this area right here, very close to that band, and just draw a slight angle line. And then from there, we can start to draw her legs. So I'm going to come right in the center and flare out 2 angle lines. And then on this side, we're going to start to draw her legs. So they're going to come straight down. And we're tapering and going smaller as we go down. Say about right there, I'm going to cut it off on both sides. And then I'm going to add a little, pop it out for her socks, and then another layer for her boots. So we're going to continue down on both sides. So it's exactly the same thing on both sides. Just make it a little bit easier. So then we're going to just keep coming down and tapering as we go. So about right there, we're going to flare it out for her feet. And connect it. There. So then now let's go back to her hands. I'm going to come on the side right here, and I'm just having her hands resting right on her side. About right here, I'm just going to come down, just following that angle. And so about right there, just pop it out. And I'm going to have her hands about right here, so give her thumb. And let's finish off her fingers. So same thing on this side. Let's make it a little bit simpler. So I'm just going to give myself a point so I end about the same area. Thumb and the fingers. So just curve it a little bit and connect. There. Yay, we did it. Now to finish off her hair, so I'm just going to add a soft curve and tuck it in. So same thing on this side. And let's see here, I can add some little bit detail if you want where her hair parts. And that is pretty much it. So I'm going to come back in here with some details. So I'm going to use a thinner Sharpie because it's getting quite small. So I'll start up here with the detail. There's a kind of like a heart shape that's made out of 2 horses right here. But to simplify it, I'm just going to make it like a heart. So it's just going to be 2 curves that don't really connect, almost connect. Okay, and then from there, I'm just going to add a line, the curve line that comes up all the way up. And then there's some other details there, but I don't want to make it too complicated. It's so small anyways, you won't see it. So from there, let's come over here for some bottom detail. We're starting the center one. So I'm going to give it a little band first. Just follow my bottom curve, and then from there we'll start. So it's just a bunch of ovals. And then just 2 that flare out, and then 2 that come out, and circle, and 2 lines. So I'm just kind of simplifying it because it can be quite complicated. So we're doing the same thing here but at an angle. So let's try that. 2 ovals. And I'm starting to get sloppy. Okay, 2 that stick out right there. And let's see, 2 right here. Okay, and then there's these 2 curves that come right there. Okay, that's enough, I think. That's enough detail. I went too low on this curve, but hopefully you get the idea. And let's see, there's some details on her boots. I think they're kind of like flames, so I'm just gonna simplify it once again. Add some curves here and there. So same thing on this side. And that is pretty much it for my version of Lucky from Spirit Riding Free. Hope I made this easy for you to follow along. You guys love it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and share it. And remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.